on page 76 of our Siddur. In the morning service, there's a prayer known as Nekavim Nekavim. This is a prayer of thanks for the body. It's actually traditionally a prayer that we recite after we go to the bathroom to say it's amazing that that works. It's amazing that all the openings open at the right times and all the closings close at the right times, because if not, it would be impossible to stand before you, O God. And so we traditionally recite that after we go to the bathroom, and that made its way into the morning service because we're meant to do that before we stand in prayer. But just in case we didn't say it, it gets added. But more than that, it's not just about the bathroom, it's about the wonders of our bodies. And even if our bodies are challenging to us, even if they are not functioning as we might hope, the fact that we are still able to continue and be in God's presence is seen in Jewish tradition as something worthy of blessing. On Monday morning, I was the first person in line at one particular place for the vaccine. And as I went into the little room, the very nice gentleman explained to me what was going to happen. And I said to him, I'm going to start off your week with something a little bit different, if you don't mind. Since I'm a rabbi, I'd like to say a prayer of thanks for this extraordinary vaccine and the fact that it can help heal our bodies. And he was very generous. He bowed his head respectfully and he put his arms down and he just listened to the prayer. As I recited the Chatimah, the final part of that prayer, Nekavim Nekavim, and that final part is Baruch Atah Adonai, blessed are you Adonai, Rofeh Kol Basar, healer of all flesh, Umafli La'asot, God who performs wonders. So I just said that, Baruch Atah Adonai, Rofeh Kol Basar, Umafli La'asot. Blessed are you, eternal our God, who heals all flesh and who works wonders. And he said Amen, and I said Amen. And then afterwards he gave me the shot and I thanked him for it. And then I moved into the waiting area. And afterwards I also recited Shehechianu. That's Shehechianu v'kiyemanu v'higianu lazman hazeh, the blessing that thanks God for sustaining us, holding us, bringing us to this time of a vaccine. So therefore, I pass that on to you. If you haven't already received the vaccine, if you wish to recite any prayers before that, then I strongly recommend, although you don't have to, you could do another prayer, but the one I used was Baruch Atah Adonai, Rofeh Kol Basar, Umafli La'asot. Blessed are you, eternal our God, ruler of the universe, who heals all flesh and who performs wonders. And after I recited Baruch Atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechiyanu v'kiyemanu v'higianu lazman hazeh, thanking God who helps sustain us, keeps us strong, and brings us to this time. I do hope to see you at this evening's service. It's a wonderful service in celebration of Women's Day. It's Women's Shabbat, and our service is led by women of Temple Beth Shalom with some really wonderful readings and liturgy. I do hope that you can join us for that. Tomorrow we also have Torah study and much else. And I also just want to remind you very quickly, this coming Monday, we have 1 year on our COVID interfaith journey. That's at 6 o'clock. And if you'd like the details for that, please do get in touch with Faith from the email that you'll see at the office, so that you can have the Zoom link to join us for that year's commemoration. But it's also not just commemoration, but celebration. Celebration of our resilience, celebration of the strength of community that got us through, and indeed, celebration of the wonders of our bodies and the wonder of science, that God may help us heal all flesh and perform wonders. I wish you Shabbat Shalom.